This is a very common sense bill, H.R. 36, being presented by my colleague, Mr. Franks from Arizona. And the reason is, why do we have to do this? And I want to tell you something. Because scientific evidence now shows that unborn babies can feel pain by 20 weeks post-fertilization and likely even earlier. Because a late-term abortion is an excruciatingly painful and inhumane act against children waiting to be born and their mothers. Because women terminating pregnancies at 20 weeks are 35 times more likely to die from abortion than they are in the first trimester, and 91 times more likely to die from abortion at 21 weeks or beyond. And because after 5 months into a pregnancy, the baby is undeniably a living, growing human, and government's first duty is to protect innocent life. Because overwhelmingly, most Americans, I'm talking about men and women, young and old, support legislation to protect these innocent people. Because the hideous case of Kermit Gosnell in Philadelphia is a brutal reminder of what can occur without these types of legislation in place. Now, H.R. 36 would federally ban almost all abortions from being performed beyond the 20th week of pregnancy, with an exception for instances of rape, incest, or when the life of the mother is at stake. I want to tell my colleagues, just think of how little effort it would be today to take your voting card out, put it in the machine, and press on the green button. And by doing that, you are saying yes to protecting the most vulnerable people in our society from going through unbelievable amounts of pain. Isn't it amazing that in America's House, we have to pass legislation to protect the most innocent life? This is incredible that we have to even come forward and debate this. My goodness. This is just so intuitive of who we are, not as Republicans or Democrats, but as human beings. We have to protect the unborn because they cannot protect themselves. Vote yes on this today. Let's make sure that our children are not subjected to this pain and that their mothers are not subjected to the same pain and the resulting loss of life. I thank you and I yield back.